Planet Dolan.
From dancing at a party naked to using pizza to propose marriage, the Planet Dolan crew reenacts some of the best true stories from our subreddit about the most embarrassing things our partners have ever done. I'm Pecan, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 10 was submitted by Bakugok. Ramona and her boyfriend at the time were at a party. After a while of dancing, her boyfriend saw some of his friends and went to talk to them. Soon after, he rejoined Ramona and showed most of the people at the party a video on his phone. It was of him doing it with his ex-girlfriend. Not only was Ramona embarrassed by it, but also confused. He then got drunk and got a random girl to get down and do it with him in front of everyone at the party. That was when he became Ramona's ex. Number 9 was submitted by michaeldiamente. Salty Squid and Faith went to an adult sleepover, or a sleepover with alcohol, where she instantly made jokes about him farting in bed. He was embarrassed, but that was nothing compared to what happened later on. During the night, while everyone slept in the living room, Faith ripped a fart that lasted a long time. It was so powerful that the curtains blew in the wind, and their friends' dogs ran around and barked as though they went mad. It was at that moment when Salty Squid realized he wouldn't be able to look at Faith the same way again. Despite the many witnesses, she never admitted to doing it. Number 8 was submitted by WeAre Young Ones 543. Ladybot and her girlfriend, Sharpie, were at a restaurant with some of their friends. One of them looked at Ladybot and said, "Damn, how did you manage to become part of this group?" Not knowing Ladybot's friend was being sarcastic, Sharpie got super pissed. She stood up and yelled, "Well, screw you!" She then called for everyone's attention in the restaurant and proudly announced, "My girlfriend's friend is being a jerk to my girlfriend. Everyone say, 'Shame' on 1, 2, 3. The entire restaurant shouted, "Shame!" at her friend. Ladybot was so confused and embarrassed that she grabbed Sharpie's hand and pulled her back into her seat. Now, Ladybot and Sharpie laugh about it, especially whenever they go back to that restaurant. Number 7 was submitted by LtJason. The most embarrassing thing Hellbent's girlfriend ever did was when they got jobs at a grocery store after graduating from high school. It was a normal workday with Hellbent stocking shelves and his girlfriend making special announcements over the loudspeaker. Since it was their 1-year anniversary, his girlfriend called him on his phone and said, "When you get home tonight, I need you to clean up my aisle 69. Not only did she say that into her phone, but also into the loudspeaker. Embarrassed, all Hellbent could do was respond with, yeah, I'll take care of it." It all came to an end when their manager charged into the speaker room and scolded his girlfriend. She was then fired on the spot. Since he was a loyal boyfriend at the time, Hellbent immediately quit and walked out of the store with his girlfriend. In the end, it was an anniversary they would never forget. Number 6 was submitted by Aqua Girl Poop Donut. Mimi invited her boyfriend over to her house for dinner so he could meet her family. Everything was going well when all of a sudden he ran out to his car to get something. He then ran into the bathroom, changed, and came out wearing strappy clothes. He then jumped on the dining room table like a superhero and twerked in her father's face. Mimi's 10-year-old sister and brother were traumatized, and after that night she never saw him again. Number 5 was submitted by Sarah. Paprika graduated from a course that was offered through a huge and popular company. Shortly after, she attended a posh event held by the company in hopes of securing a job. She decided to bring her boyfriend at the time. Paprika told him that there was a free bar, but to pace himself, and he gave her his word that he would. A while later, she went on stage to deliver a speech she had written. During her speech, she noticed that her boyfriend had fallen asleep a few times. At one moment, he almost fell off his chair. Paprika even overheard some people whispering about her drunk boyfriend. After the speech, she called her boyfriend out on being drunk and told him to drink some water to sober up. The next thing she knew, 2 men in suits wanted to interview her. After the interview, one of the men said, "Well, I'm impressed. I want to offer you a..." But he was cut off by her boyfriend, who drunkenly screamed across the room, "Who the fuck is he?" It ended up being the most embarrassing night of Paprika's life. She left the event early, having missed her opportunity at getting a job with the company. She also dumped her boyfriend. Number 4 was submitted by MadGamer272. One night, Nixium brought his new girlfriend to a party. She ended up drinking too much and danced around naked. While everyone watched her, Nixium stood in the corner shaking his head in embarrassment. He wanted to die. The next day, he kept getting messages from his friends asking if the girl who danced naked at the party the previous night really was his girlfriend. He craved death even more. Number 3 was submitted by Duke SR8. A year ago, Pringle and his girlfriend went to an anime convention. She was dressed as Goku, who was her absolute favorite from Dragon Ball Z, and Pringle, on the other hand, was made to dress like Bulma. While wandering around the convention, his girlfriend spotted a stage. She dragged him to the stage and jumped up. She set the volume on the mic to the max and started screaming like Goku when he goes Super Saiyan. After they got kicked out of the convention, Pringle broke up with her. Number 2 was submitted by Dontmesswithhellbent. On the night of their second anniversary, Dolan took his then-girlfriend to a restaurant for dinner. While eating, they met 2 of their friends. One of them said, "Hey guys, didn't know you 2 were still together. How's the relationship?" Dolan's girlfriend replied, "It's going pretty good. Whenever we do it in bed, he has the cutest ass you'll ever see." Dolan was so embarrassed that he broke up with her. Number 1 was submitted by DragonLover4194. While working at the drive-thru window at McDonald's one night, Snoopy's manager went up to her and said that her pizza had arrived. Confused, she said that she didn't order one and went up front to investigate. Sure enough, a Papa John's delivery man was there with a pizza box. He told her that the pizza had already been paid for. That was when it clicked. Snoopy's boyfriend of 2 years ordered her a pizza. Then the delivery man said that there was a message in the box. After opening the pizza box, Snoopy saw a message which read, "Will you marry me?" 3 of the girls she worked with saw it and congratulated her. Snoopy didn't know whether her boyfriend had done something embarrassing or something sweet. Huge thanks to the folks over on our Planet Dolan subreddit for submitting their stories. We have another question for you. What's a secret romance story you never told anyone before? Let us know in the Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.